Well, Lee, not the result we wanted tonight.
That goes without saying. 15 points to play for before tonight. Now it's down to 12. Summary of the game: you have that much possession. You create enough opportunities. You don't take opportunities, and you pay the price. That is just the game in a nutshell. I mean, if you look at both goals, one right at the end of the first half, 20 seconds to go, deja vu from Saturday, and then the second goal, which there's a bit of a comedy of errors one, isn't it? And then you lose 2-0, and which baffles me. We go away to Salford, who are top of the league, who I think are the best team that we played, just shading it. And we lose 1-0, and yet we come to Curzon and more or less dominate the game in large parts, and come away 2-0 losers. I mean, it defies logic a little bit. We've said before, it's frustrating, but it is.
Just really disappointing that we could have been 3-0 up and out of sight almost. The keeper's made a fantastic save.
Yeah, I'd say, but I don't think the forward line were as decisive as they could have been in executing those opportunities. They may think differently, but it's just my personal opinion. And bottom line is, forwards are in there to score goals, and we haven't scored a goal today. And that's another away game that we haven't managed to get on the score sheet, and yet we've created chances.
And it's a bit after that we haven't creative chances after going in 1-0 down. We didn't really ask questions of the goalkeeper.
No, there was a couple decent crosses coming in, wasn't there? And we're not gambling. We're not on our toes in the penalty box. I mean, it's not going to be delivered on a plate, is it? 1 yard out from the goal. You got to work. Work your forward play. And for all we're going forward, it was more huff and puff, I thought, Rob, in the second half. And bottom line is, there wasn't enough quality. There wasn't enough quality in the first half, concerning our finishing.
Yeah. Is that something you work on the training field, or in players'
heads?
I
think it's a bit of both, isn't it? I mean, you were nearing the back end of the season now, isn't it? So, it's got to be in a positive frame of mind, and to execute the opportunity. But if you're honest, I mean, many times it can happen in football where we could have been here till midnight and we probably wouldn't have scored. But that's not good enough for us at this stage.
Yeah, when chances present themselves, like you've said, you've got to take them.
They change the mentality, Rob. I mean, we started, pretty brightly. We were starting to get up ahead of steam. But once one knocks on the door, and then knocks on the door, and then knocks on the door, knocks on the door, you've got to take them. I mean, you look at their first goal. I don't think it was a free kick. I think Brandon didn't get the ball. The referees give it. Okay, fair enough. But I think we started too deep. Our back line for the swinging free kick, and once you start doing that, then before you know it, you're on top of Henrik. Henrik can't see anything, and it's glanced and it's gone into an area of the net that if Henrik could see it, he'd have just gathered it easily. And then the mentality changes, and as much you get into the players' heads at half times, like I said, there's a lot of huffing and puffing without really creating anything.
So still 12 points to play for. We can't give up until it's mathematical.
Not questioning. No, you don't do that. Of course you don't. But it's up to the players. Once they cross the white line, we set them up. Believe in them. Cajole them and things like that. But the bottom line is that once they step over that white line, a left back's in there to play the left back position, a forward's in there to score goals, a midfielder's in there to create play and support play. Defenders, centre halves are there to do their job. So once you cross the white line, it's up to the players to step up to do the job that they're in the team to do.
And looking forward now, it's York at home. They don't get any easier, but our home form has been good this season.
We need to do something away, Rob. I mean, we've got 4 games left, haven't we? It's 2 at home, 2 away. So in that mind of thinking, if we just rely on our home results, well, that's only 6 points, and I don't think that'll be enough. We've got to do something consistently in the last 4 games that, to be honest, that we haven't managed to achieve so far, and that's putting back-to-back results together. And to do that, you've got to concede less than the opposition and score more, and not give easy goals away.
On to Saturday.
Of course, yeah, on to Saturday. Yeah, what is there on Saturday? There'll be 2 weeks of the season left. The points are still there to play for. But it's coming down to the why now, isn't it? I mean, it was important tonight, and that's the frustrating part of it. I mean, maybe Curzon thought might have been a bit fortunate tonight, to go away with a victory. But you can't say they're fortunate if we're not executing the opportunities that we're making. Nobody's going to give you a goal for free. Nobody's going to give you a goal that's a yard off the line, and you just got to place it in the back of the net. You've got to take your opportunities, and that's what we've been guilty of tonight. And for me, it's cost us 3 points, not one. It's cost us 3 points.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay then, Rob.